president, CEO, chairman, all that stuff. I'm able to give one of these hats up in a little bit. I don't know who's going to come to help, but the day is fast approaching. Welcome to Wine Wednesday, this sunny edition of Wine Wednesday, because we know what we had yesterday, and it was no bueno. Wanted to address the internet slowness issue because I'm that person. I get that from I used to watch Wendy Williams at the beginning. Wendy's like, listen, it's a fly in here, or it's a mouse in this corner. So I'm just gonna give it to you. Trip looked at my internet bill, and we may have to up the internet, but we're also scouting locations to shoot out of. So be on the lookout for a better internet service and or a place to shoot. So that's what we'll be working on because we want to have
transparency. Damon's not trying to hide nothing from me.
No, full transparency. I want to have more guests on, but sometimes you don't want them guests in your house because they might bring pests or guests. Look, the guest brought a pest.
Well, for what it's worth right now, it looks really good.
Okay.
But we'll
keep an eye on it. But I probably need better anyway for what we do here.
For Bridgerton 3.
Yeah, for what we do here and everything else. So I'll be
Bridgerton 3D.
So where's that Chris Thomas at? Chris, I need to up my speed. Let's go. Speaking of AT&T, y'all, I love the phone. Shout out to Courtney for setting me up with the phone and the Bloomfield AT&T store for wiping my old phone, shipping it off, walking me through some stuff. So a combo effort was done on that. I was just telling Trip earlier, I love my phone. I love it. I loved it like when I first got the 10, but this one is, the only thing about it, it's heavy. You can't just be thinking you're going to be in the bed and let it hit you in the face.
What are some things that are noticeable that are standing out? Like, ooh, I love this about my new phone.
I know they said it pixels, Lord. I got, thanks, Joe Dialogue, or pixel on the brain. The camera quality, my God. You can see every bump on my face. One day I was taking a selfie, I was like this. Oh, Lord. This is I was like,
Sarah, get away from my phone.
Yeah, I was like, I need to wash my face tonight. It was a thing. I love the camera. It's true 5G because it's my phone is faster than my laptop. For sure, my phone is faster than my laptop. The speediness of it, the platforms look better on my phone than my laptop. Oh, you know what? This is too much information for y'all. Y'all, I take a shower with music playing. And it used to be, I would damn near have to have a speaker hooked up to my phone right damn in the shower, trying to electrocute myself to hear it. But now I leave the phone on the sink. It's like I got a little boom tube speaker. It's amazing. It's the speaker.
Time to be alive.
It's y'all, when you old, you get excited about the little stuff. I'm not flying to Paris. I'm not buying a new Corvette. I got excited about I could hear my song in the shower. I'm a 3-song, and after 3 songs, I need to be out there shower. That's my limit. If a commercial comes on the Pandora, I've been in there too long. Yeah, I've been. We're gonna talk about my watch. That's a whole nother show. But yeah, I like the speaker on it. It actually, when I get into my car / truck, whatever that thing is called, crossover SUV, whatever that thing is called. It hooks up so fast to the phone. Like when I get in, before I get in, it's already playing. Like it doesn't. I can be on the phone with somebody, and when I get into the car, it's already.
Man, we're gonna be a nightmare.
Who, me?
20 years ago. No, the human race.
Oh my God! It has spoiled me so.
Like this car, I have to open it with my hand.
Hand with my foot. Like what's going on? I gotta touch the steering wheel with my hands. What is this, y'all? I'm not getting them autonomous vehicles. They showed that. You see that Tesla commercial? I'm all set. I need my hands on the steering wheel. I'm lazy, and y'all know I don't like driving all like that. But baby, when I'm driving, I like to have my hand on the steering wheel. I'm just saying. I can count on 3 fingers the time I've used cruise control. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't really use control.
My dad used to use it. When my mom would be like this, "What you doing? Grab this." He would use cruise control, be driving with his knees. She would be like this. So you gonna kill us on the way to see the point? Is that what you're trying to do, or what? But yeah, the phone. I don't know about you Droid users. You know who you are. I love the new phone. Y'all know I'm not every time a phone comes out, I get it because I had a 10. It took the 10 melting in my hand and not being able to text. Y'all getting weird texts from me. That's what happened. It burnt itself
The
out.
question is, do you feel like you should have switched your phone quicker?
No.
Like honestly.
Honestly, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have switched it if it didn't went out.
Yeah.
I heard people say, "Damn, the 13 is gonna be cool." Blah 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 blah. I got it. I love it. I didn't. I'm not a big upgrade person. I mean, I upgrade when it does like the system upgrades, but like I don't have. Okay, I'm an Apple commercial today. Shout out to Sister Q. Q got me my Apple Watch. I don't know what version this is, and I really don't care because I ain't figured this out yet. I don't think I gotta be like this. When the new commercial comes out, I gotta get a new Apple Watch. If you ask me right now, is your watch different from mine? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know because you're a tech person.
Well, I mean, mine's stainless steel.
Oh, excuse. What a shade, but what a.
I mean, that's how you know. You see the shine. You see the shine and the shimmer.
That's how much I don't give a shit, y'all.
I mean,
I'm like,
it's very untrip to do that. I wouldn't do it again.
I would be expecting you to have one though.
And a watch?
Is the stainless one that much more?
Yeah, it is.
It was like a more than
like $300.
Baby, give me this plastic mumbo jumbo.
Tell me that's the most un-John Trip shit you've
That's the most un-John Trip stuff.
It was a moment of weakness.
Okay, but let me tell y'all what I would upgrade on. And I told Apple, is Apple even on the agenda today? Lord, here we go. They needed their ass kicked for them first pair of AirPods. For when the second ones came, and I was like this. What is this in my ear? It was like night and day. Like when the new ones come out, I'm guaranteed I will be in line like this. Where if they are better than these, I love my AirPods. I absolutely love. And I was so, you're going to think I'm crazy. These AirPods sound better with this phone than the old phone.
Oh, man.
I don't know if it's a thing.
You're in the honeymoon. You're lost in the sauce.
No, my AirPods, the one that you got me, the one that are engraved with DJ Will. I love my AirPods, y'all. I'm out of the honeymoon phase with that one.
I'm talking about the phone.
Oh yeah, we're in the honeymoon phase. We still in Bahamas.
You're like, the AirPods sound better.
Right, the AirPods sound better. We're registered at Target, by the way, and at Kroger. So yeah, that's what we are.
I started at Apple, and you got a discount on the watch when you started at Apple, and I was like, which watch should I get? And I got the fancy one because I just started it.
Yeah, I'm gonna flex a little bit.
Trying to flex a little bit, but I don't recommend flexing like that.
Oh, and guys, not to cut you off my Apple, I'm not drinking today because I gotta run errands and I gotta work all week. Yeah. Well, I gotta work the rest of the week, so I gotta
work around.
I gotta work. So this is just brisk pink lemonade. I can't drink today. It happens. I'll drink.
That sounds like some codeine in it,
though. I know what. I'm like, I know. I don't do cocaine.
Drinking, but
I am a tootin'. Do people still do lean?
Oh, yeah.
You know how old and out the loop I am.
That's how Juice WRLD died.
When my cousin Lisa was talking about the pills, because she said, "Dang, we not druggies." Or I was like this. People still do pills, and
people more do that than the other stuff now.
Okay, so it's more pills and not coke.
More pharmaceutical
because they're easier to get. Yeah. Like when those guys that got caught with all those pills, they had it to where it was like supposed to be heroin, but it was really pills. I was like, who's buying pills? Yeah. I don't know, because when I watch Elite, they do the pills on Elite, and I was just like,
I just stick to jelly beans.
I stick to Oreos. My stomach was like my stomach. We was talking about that earlier. I had needed pain pills. I went to the doctor. It was making my stomach hurt, and I was like, I'm just gonna just struggle through this because me and pills don't get along. Me and liquor don't get along like we used to. Y'all know, y'all see me here tipsy. I'm 2 glasses and I'm done. I'm like, like I can't do it no more. If I have 2 glasses of champagne, 2 glasses of wine, 2 old fashions, or 2 of anything, I'm looking for an Uber. My body, my snapback the next day is awful.
Ruined. The body is ruined.
Oh yeah, I don't care how much coffee I have in the morning. When I drink, oh no, I'm done. I'm the designated driver if we go somewhere. I'm like, well, who driving, Damon? Because he only had 1 drink. I'm just, or maybe none. I'm okay. Like we went to the Hospital show. I had a half a drink. I was like, it gives me a headache. I can't. Y'all listen. I used to be 340s a mixed drink. I was that guy at college where it's like, we're naming that plot. You know, every time I passed off from drinking, sorry, my family. It was just like plot. I experienced college though. So yeah, I don't what they say, when I say earlier, I graduated, thank you, Lord. And, oh, hallelujah. My master's, I did that. I was a little bit more mature there, but yeah, I was still drinking. I miss drinking sometimes because I didn't used to get hangovers. How old were you when you first noticed, ooh, I can't drink like I used to can drink? I was 34, 35.
You know, it's probably mid 30s.
Mid 30s.
Mid 30s. It's not like it's hard to say. Like I wasn't feeling like I didn't feel like I was more hungover. I was just more disappointed that I was hungover.
Okay.
So it's like it was less like, ooh, I'm feeling this more. It was more like, huh.
I'm sick.
Like I don't like how this feels.
And you know what? Not to cut you off, it wastes the whole next day.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So like what I've learned is like that as you get older, like you value different things. So when I was younger, I valued having a great party.
Hey, David Hanush.
Ooh, very nice.
I didn't see you earlier today. He went to the office today. I was at your place today. Where was you at?
you did a head count.
Right?
You did attendance.
You were absent.
So when I was younger, I valued having parties with my friends.
Yes.
When I was older, I valued like going for a run in the morning and like, you know, just having a good day and feeling good, my body feeling good. I valued that more than like having a party with my friends.
Got it. For me, it was a time. It's like a time thing. I would be drinking on Friday and then can't really get going on Saturday till 3, 4 o'clock. And it's like, well, damn, there go brunch, there go the mall. I was running behind. I was like, especially when I was working corporate, it was like, well, damn, I'm plastered. Had a good time Friday, but woke up Saturday looking for a leave and a nap. Like, like no. So I'm chilling out. So I've already chilled out. So I don't drink like I used to. But yeah, Apple, I'm falling in love with my watch. But me and the phone are definitely in the honeymoon phase. I haven't even went through all the features of the phone. Yeah, I'm just so me likey. Yeah, it's for sure a thing. Speaking of things that I like, that's not on the agenda, y'all. If you had today was awesome. Can I announce I have my first? Sure enough, well, he's really my first. I've had a client before. My first official. He's my first official Damon Inc. client.
He hasn't bought a house for you yet.
But is Damon Inc. house or Damon Inc. just social media? Well, they're the conundrum.
No. DJ Realty's house.
Yeah, DJ Realty. Damon Inc. is a social.
Everything is everything else.
Everything is everything else. Your social, your fix your cars, whatever. So, Joe Dallo, attorney estate planner, is my official first new client. So you'll see that picture coming out here shortly. Not tonight, nothing like that, y'all. So don't be waiting on this. But we shot today. Shout out to Amber Battle Team giving me a place to shoot. Think it went great. I've directed before, but it's funny when it's actually your name on the shit. You'll be like, oh, I gotta get this right because this ain't right. We ain't gonna use me no more. But I think I did okay. I noticed some things I need to get tighter on. I need to get tighter on time, scheduling, this little kinks. Well, you know me. I make mistakes. I'll make the same mistake twice. Now that kinks won't happen no more.
Was it nice not having to shoot the video or be part of the video process?
Oh my God, I don't know. I hate when, and you know what's so funny? When actors say this, I used to be like, roll my eyes like, I don't know if I like being in front of the camera or behind the camera. I honestly, I'm a natural ham. Oh, I'm a natural honey baked ham.
Yeah, no one's gonna fight you on that.
The shade wasn't as strong with you today. It was different. It was less stressful. But it's so funny. I had his lines in my head because I would be like, no, it's this one, not that. But I didn't try to do as much of that. It's less stressful I'm never stressed in front of the camera.
Mhm.
Only when if I mess up, but I'll be mad at myself.
Mhm.
Trip is never like, you fucking up today. So I put stress on myself in front of the camera because
That's never gonna help, by the way, too. Like,
yeah,
if someone's fucking up, you
it
can't be like,
doesn't.
hey man, you fucking up. Like you're gonna be like, oh thanks. Now I know how to not do
Yeah,
that.
now I know how to not fuck up. So it's different behind the camera because you want that person to be comfortable. You want your videographer to be comfortable. And you got to be all constantly looking, and because two people almost walked through the shoot, I was like, go that way. And you kind of have to watch everything. But you know what's funny? You notice about me. I've been studying producers and directors the last 3 months to get the behind the scenes stuff. I love watching that stuff like this. Oh, that because behind the scenes who makes the money. I learned that from me studying media. It's not the folks in the front, it's the people behind who the Spielbergs, the George Lucas. It's like, the Frank Others, let me get behind this camera and start pointing and shooting.
So it was enjoyable in a different way.
Yeah, the different type of enjoyment.
Like it wasn't like, oh man, I really wish I was doing this with him. Was it?
No.
It was just like, it was just nice to just be doing a video, but not being the person that's in the video.
It was so nice just directing the video that when it was time for me to shoot my stuff, I was like this. I don't want to shoot today. Did you see and remember Natural Ham? Now I was like this. Because he said it twice. I was like, I don't want to do man today, but I knew how to do it, so I did it, and it was okay. But yes, it's different when you're. Well, it's like for you when you got to get in front, you'll be looking like this. Oh damn! But you do it, but you be like this.
Yeah, I mean, I can do it. I just don't covet it, like don't want it, and B, no one else really can shoot it.
I'm like, I can't film it, and I can't be on the front talking and shooting at the same time, Damon. Like I know you want it, but yeah, just it is what it is. So it was different. I loved it. And you know what's so good about it? All my jobs and career choices have led me to this point. They've been like stepping stones. The doing marketing for United, the real estate, the teaching. Because you can't talk in front of people. You can't be a teacher. Sorry, Charlie. That's why I tell a lot of people, you don't have to be Damon.
Right.
But people are like, I want to sell real estate. I want to be a loan officer. Okay, let's look at the ballet team today. They all were doing what? Talking.
Yep.
There was people, it was a closing. It was 2-3 people. Some people had a guest. Somebody had a meeting. Somebody was videoing. The days of sitting at home on the Zoom with a blanket over your face trying to do real estate and mortgages is over. Yeah. The work from home, is that.
You can sell mugs if you don't want to do that.
On Etsy, don't forget. Speaking of, I forgot things that I like. I'll do a million transitions. Trip surprised me today. Even lunch was great. I'm still full. Maybe that's why I don't drink. I'm still full. I hate drinking on something full stomach.
Joe did really well today.
Joe Dallo, shout out to Joe. Joe did so great today. I knew he was gonna bring it, but I was like, I need you to really bring it today. Like this is.
Yeah, no shade. This was one of his best days as far as like just getting it knocked out and done.
Good job.
And it wasn't like I don't know if it was it didn't seem like he was like going off like a super memorized thing.
No, it was like a mix.
Yeah, it's like he knew the points he wanted to say and he wanted to have them organically. So it didn't seem like he was reciting a speech, but it was like the perfect blend of him being genuine and hitting the points. And it wasn't like, and then I've had sometimes with other people that have taken a long time. So he did better than the average bear today.
Yeah, because sometimes you can shoot people and be like, well, let's say film, not shoot people. You can film people and be like, can you hurry up? Damn.
Or they're just struggling with it. And he even did some random on the spot stuff, and that was good too.
Now talk about I got to talk in front of people, and people want to get into this business. Shout out to Mo El Shaheen. I know I mess your name up all the time, but it's okay. Came in and was like, what do you do, Joe? He was like, I'm a estate planning attorney. He's like, oh, great, I got some questions. And threw me for a loop because I was like this. Well, this wasn't playing, but let's go. Let's do it. Think those came out great. Genuine, real questions that I don't know because I'm not a loan officer. So those questions don't or in the state plan. So they don't come up in my line of work. And if they do, I would have to call somebody. I can't do title and the loan officer end, or definitely not the estate planner end, because I'm like, because when you tell people stuff, they take it as gospel, and they're like, well, Damon said. I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. That's why I don't tell people, when people ask how much is my mortgage payment going to be, I'm like, what's your loan officer say? Yeah. People ask all the time, how much money should I put down? What's your loan officer say, how much you need to put down? Like, I don't want to tell you need $30,000, you need $3,000, because whatever number we tell people is the number they're going to bring. Yep. They don't bring less. And they for sure don't bring more. When you tell them the number, it's the number. They know they need this to buy the house. So I let the loan officer, I let everybody do their job. Even though in my head, I kind of know how much it's going to be. I'm like, I've been calculating the loan payment in so long. I'm like, no, I don't want to tell you the wrong number. Today was awesome. That's probably why I'm not drinking either. I'm tired, y'all. I just sat down in this chair. I'm like this. What? But we had lunch at who's that? Mr. Kebab? Mr. Kebab. It was so good. I am stuffed. I had the shawarma bowl with a lot of garlic. Thank God Trip is way over there because I know I probably got the garlic mouth still. But Trip surprised me. I love a surprise. He had mentioned this place before, and I was shocked that he went because Trip, he don't eat. And I'm not exaggerating, y'all. The boy eat certain things and that's it. If you bring him a steak dinner, he ain't eating it. If you bring him a shrimp pasta dinner, he ain't eating it. Yeah, save your money. Get him a gift card to somewhere general. Don't get him a restaurant gift card because he's gonna be like, get him a Delta gift card because other than he now used it. So when he mentioned mochi dough, premium Japanese donuts, I was like, you went somewhere with some. First of all, you went somewhere with some food involved. And then some sweets. This place must be the absolute bomb. And we went there today, and to show you guys. Well, we've eaten a few of them, but it's okay. I don't know if you can see them on camera here. I don't want to drop. I will pick these up off the floor. Don't think I won't. If I drop these, it'll get eaten. I think we got pistachio birthday. That birthday cake has a gold leaf on top. I'm for sure need a piece of that. I had a piece of the churro one, and that other one is not kettle corn, funnel cake. Oh, nice. So yeah, he got to take another one of these home because I can't eat all these. This is a no. I love their box. I love their marketing. We did some pictures while we were there. The box says, "Whatever sprinkles your donut, XOXO mochi dough." It was very, very nice inside. They have the automated order, register, pay thing.
You should get that thing.
Yeah,
I'll tell what happened, right? I rung the thing out, ticket printed up, shows I paid. She went and collected it and go. It's no more of that. Did you pay? Did you not pay? Who rung you up? Your card didn't work. You use card, cash, and you probably can do whatever on that fancy thing. Yeah. Why am I folding like we're not gonna eat these? I opened up a Mochi Dough credit card.
Oh boy, for him, because my chubby self, I can't eat that all summer. That's not going.
I mean, the main reason why he took you there, though, right?
Content, yeah, for sure, content.
I thought you'd like the branding of it.
Yeah, y'all. This box is hot. This is simple and it doesn't feel cheap. Just think you get a donut box and there's grease at the top. You like this? Oh my god! Like yuck.
Well, I just like that's your aesthetic.
Aesthetic. Like, they thought about it.
Clean. It's social forward. It's like it looks high end. Yeah.
They did the little yum on the side. It's doing just enough.
Yeah.
This gold leaf, right? I love it. This is so well thought out.
And plus, the interior is like really cute. Like,
yeah.
For photos, and obviously they want you to like take photos there.
And
think how smart that is, right? It's like a very selfie museum.
Yeah. They had that phone booth there, the flower wall. It in and out, and it's quick. You get your stuff and you go. They're not doing too much. It ain't no sandwiches and coffees and it's the little teas and get your butt out of here. It's very, very.
Do boba teas. Have you had a boba tea?
I did not like that ball. I was like,
it's very polarizing. Some
people love it.
Hard, or people go, oh, I hate
I'm like, I don't hate it, but I'm like this. Y'all got a lemonade back there or something like that? Because this ain't. I think when I had that, I was like, do I eat this or do I spit this out or what is this?
It tastes like Jello. It tastes like Jello.
Yeah, I'm all set on.
That's right. You don't like that.
Well, I got a thing for that. I only got a yuck for that. I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum, what Gary says, but it was just not for me. So I just got the donut. Did you have a boba tea from them before?
I've had boba tea, so I just kind of got introduced to them not too long ago.
Okay.
I do like them, but for me, I'm just not trying to drink like 600 calories. Like to me, like if
it's how many calories?
It has a lot of calories in it, like 400, 500.
Oh, because it's real sweet.
Well, yeah, they put like a bunch of like kind of
cream and cream, yeah.
So of course it tastes good, but once it's just like I'm not trying to fuck with all that.
Come on, may the fourth be with you. Look, you damn nerd. May the fourth be with you. You know today is the day. But you're right. I saw a meme, and she was like, "Oh, I love coffee." They said, "No, Tammy, you love dessert." Yeah. Like this isn't. I'm the same way. When I go up and down, I'm like, "Can I get a caramel frap, please?" They will anything else? No, that's enough. You don't like coffee. You like dessert. So I totally get it. NFTs was really our first topic, y'all. I gotta step on it because I got 45 minutes to go. We're getting closer. Beepo was on Jimmy Fallon last night, and people were looking like y'all can tell in the audience. It was like this. What? But Jimmy's in the NFT, so he drew him one. He brought him one there, so he was like this. What he gave him is a huge one. He did it one like a physical one and a digital one. He gave him $2 million, really. Yeah. At minimum. Yeah. If he sold it today, it's a one of one. He's not making no more of Jimmy Fallon's face and the stuff how Beeple style is. And people just didn't know. I'm at home screaming like, yes, yes. But people at home, I can tell people all like this. Like, what is this? I was like, Lord. I put the NFT stuff out there. I think I'm doing a small NFT class / home ownership class / social media class one day. I'm just gonna just invite the Joe Dallos, the Q, the Malika, the people who have businesses who are forward thinking. I don't want, and I keep preaching this, y'all. I don't want y'all to be left behind how we were left behind with stocks. When we got into stocks, I'm saying me, it was already happening. Like it's never too late.
Well, don't you ever hear people go like, "Oh man, if only I went back in time,
I'm gonna invest in Facebook,
Apple stock,
Facebook
stock."
Yep,
kind of happening right now.
With NFTs, it's like crypto. Y'all waited too late.
But now, don't get me wrong. Like it ain't that simple. Like you could just sit there and put like $100,000 on Honeydew coin, and then like, oh shit, I just lost $100,000. But there's money to be made, is what I'm saying.
I'm still at a learning curve because the market never closes. And there's so much going on with it, good and bad, that you have to pay attention. You can't just roll into the office and be like, hey, Mr. Investor, here goes $10,000 to invest it for me.
You just got lucky that you were close to Gary Vee, so it was a very educated bet. Like you knew he had the audience, you knew the environment of it, you understood the trajectory of it. Like if it was just straight up, Emily in Paris is like, we're doing NFTs. You're like, I don't know what that's gonna be or if that's gonna work.
Right.
Like you're like, I love Emily in Paris, but like I don't know if I'm gonna spend $10,000 on like
NFT for Emily in Paris,
but you knew like, oh, there's a bunch of people out here that will buy the Gary stuff, so I do know that there's going to be a market for
it. Yeah, and it just is taking off. Once again, it's taking off. They already got the car. They did a couple. You probably have seen. He did like a sloth cartoon for the one character. Hilarious. I was like, here we go. Oh, bro. And I think he's gonna have the toys there, the physical toys. They're gonna keep showing them in the background. And I was like this. He redid his office and took down my comic book. But I filmed my comic book to send a trip to circle. This is what I gave him. I captured it a few times because he shows it a lot. I'm like, that's every time he shows. I'm like, I gave him that because you can still see my real estate card inside of the bag. I was like, he really said he done. He said, I'm gonna put this up in my office, DJ, and he really did. So, like Trip was saying, I got lucky and just attached myself to them. Like when they attached themselves to me, like, oh, here we go.
You still had to make the decision to do it.
Yeah.
I'm saying you're lucky that you knew the market ahead of time.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if you found out about Gary Vee when he launched V Friends, you'd be like, ooh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But since you've been around for a couple years and you know his fan base on Twitter and how like ravenous they are, you're like, oh, these motherfuckers are gonna be buying.
They're gonna go crazy, and they do.
But if they announced an SVU NFT tonight, you don't know. Like David Johnson
loves SVU, but
on order the brand in general, you love it.
Yeah,
but that's not enough to buy it. Because you'd be like, I don't know
if everybody love it like I love it. Yeah,
you trusted that Gary would commit to it because you knew Gary. But somebody else, if you're just new to it, you don't know if they're going to put all their effort into it.
Right, because a lot of celebs and influencers have NFTs, and they don't have any utility. They just sit there.
Like for instance, like Snoop Dogg has an NFT, but you don't know Snoop Dogg like you know Gary Vee.
Right.
And yes, Snoop Dogg has a lot of fans, but you don't know him and his following to the point where, like, do you know for a fact that Snoop Dogg, like, oh hell, this is too much work, I'm done with this shit.
Right.
And if he does do that, then
we stuck.
Then that's $100,000 that I didn't make or I just lost.
Right, like you stuck. It's like, so yeah,
it's not as simple as like, is this person famous? It's like, is this person
a hustler?
Is this person capable to execute in this market or not?
Because you have to be, I don't want to say smart, savvy.
Well, he single-handedly onboarded thousands of people into the NFT marketplace. He step by step gave them education, and this is step by step. You have to create a MetaMask, and this is how you set this up. He did all that education, which shows his commitment to it.
Y'all, I'm sleepy. Yeah, it just has been, it's been a continual education, and I tell people, right, just because Sally Sue Snoop Dogg got an NFT, do your research or homework. See what they've done before this. Did they start an Angel account and dropped it because they got sick of it?
Yeah.
Use that, baby, until they Google University. Google what people have done, what they've been involved in, what their reputation is. Because we all human. Gary makes mistakes. But you want to know what you're buying. I don't care if you spend $1 or $1 million. You want to know what you're buying into before you buy it.
Hear what they're like. Hear their vision and hear their execution plan. And that's the thing I would say. If you're a V friend holder, you should feel very good because everything you see from Gary, it sounds very sound and well thought out, and there's a commitment to it.
So I'm excited. Super excited because VCon is right around the corner. And I mean, when I say right around the corner, it's here. We got, 14 days?
Bro, when you said that, actually, I kind of got a little nervous. Like,
uh-oh.
When am I leaving? Oh, we may. So the next Wine Wednesday will maybe be
on the road,
on location in Madison.
Ooh.
And I say maybe because it's me and Dan.
Right, we might be like, we might be in the car like, y'all, here go a drink of wine. Good night. Like, yeah.
Just a selfie with you and a wine glass.
Right, like, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm sleepy. Like,
take a sip while you look at this.
Right, like, here.
It'd be like a 6 hour. I mean, it's not crazy. But because keep in mind, next Wednesday is the 11th.
I'll be at the Tigers game.
And the next Wednesday is the 18th. And we'd be leaving here at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Or and then on Wednesday, we'll already be there,
we'll be
but we might be like this.
It's an Airbnb. Yeah.
We're gonna be like,
we'll play it. You know,
We'll play it by
we'll
ear.
play it by ear.
Yeah.
And also, it might be better for us to just shoot downtown Madison. So we'll play it by ear.
We'll play it by ear. Here, yeah, you know, we are a go with the flow type of organization. That's a good thing about social. And I tell people, don't just pigeonhole yourself and back yourself to a corner of, oh, I gotta be in front of this selfie wall, or oh, I gotta be in front of this flower wall, or oh, my camera isn't good enough, or I don't like my face, or I don't like my voice, or I gotta lose 10 pounds, or I gotta look at me. Listen, go. Just do it. We'll fix.
Agreed.
Call me and we'll figure it out later.
Are like extremely second place to first place is
just putting it out. Yep, just put it out. Just do it. We can work on all of that.
You've seen so many YouTube videos that like 10 million views. It's like the ugliest. You ever seen like a
video what?
Like
yes.
In your life, you're like, how the fuck does this have 500 million views?
How? Or a baby song, and you like this. Look at Baby Shark. I'm like, what is it? What is it? What? That nasty NFT I bought. When I first saw it, it was like this. I did my research. And I was like, this is $10. What is this girl doing? Like, I used to be like this. This a girl playing outside with her friends and her family. I'm like this. She's the number one under 18 YouTube star. Like, what? Y'all shouldn't have covered Fortune magazine with Gary Vee. Like, are y'all sure? Like, what? Here we are. And there we go. The market. Now listen, y'all. The market. I'm just gonna say this, and it may make some people upset. It may make some people, I don't know how you may feel. Just my opinion as a realtor. Stop posting what the rate is. You know, I've never had one serious client who have bought or sold a house with me say the rates were too high. Because you're paying more for your visa than you are for your house.
Oh, the interest rate.
The interest rate, yeah, you're for sure paying more for your car note and your Visa, MasterCard, whatever you have, than you are for your home. And the thing is, when they go back down, just refi. Because I've seen a lot of posts from LOs and realtors, oh, the rates are so high. You're not helping people to buy a house. You're scaring them. And it's okay. I don't post, what's it called, that fear mongering on my page. Like, listen, those who want to buy a house will buy a house. Those who don't, won't. And I always tell people, it's never probably going to get back down to 2% like it was. But who am I? I don't know. I don't control the rates. If you need a house, let's find you a house. If you want to sell your house, let's sell your house. I'm not going to beg you. I'm not going to convince you, oh, you should buy a house, you should sell your house. Either you want to or you don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm not a salesman in that type of vein, how some people sell, go. I just don't focus on rates. I only focus on how much the house is. What's the purchase price? What's the selling price? The rates I leave to your loan officer. Find the best deal you can. Let's go.
Yeah, that seems a little abstract to me. Caring about the rates, it almost feels a little
strange,
irrelevant. Because I feel like the big decision is like, do I want to have money into an investment that will pay off for me later? Like, isn't that the whole bag of chips right there?
Because and I'll do you one better.
To me, it's like if you're paying 5% on the loan, 8% on the loan, yeah, I get that sucks. You're paying more money, but ultimately, the whole point of the house
is to make you money.
You're making, it's an investment, right? You're investing in something, so the interest rate is almost a little irrelevant
to the payment. It really is. And the thing is,
you're like, oh, I was going to buy a house, but since the interest rate is higher, I'm not going to do it. So, well, that has something to do with why you want to buy a house.
You wasn't ready, no way. Yeah. Oh, well, I'll give you one better. Here we go. We told y'all I asked us to buy it at 2%, and y'all didn't. Remember, I was here begging y'all to buy a house. So if you didn't buy it at 2, I'm for damn sure you're not going to buy it at 5. You're not my client, and it's okay. I'm not here to make enemies, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to tell you the truth, my truth. If you didn't buy it at 2%, I'm not waiting on you to buy it at 5. That's not my client. It just isn't my client. We'll get to my client when I get to 1.28 million. That's who my client is and will continue to be. I tell people to focus on your ideal client. I'm going to the grocery store. I know that hamburger prices went up. I was like, everyone know I love hamburger. I like hamburger, I like turkey burgers. I look, what am I gonna do? Not buy it? What's the substitute for hamburger turkey meat? Don't say tofu because that's higher. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't say chicken meat because that's higher. Like there's no substitute for buying the house. You think it's gonna get cheaper if you wait 5 years? Tell me one thing, and I'll wait. You tell me one thing that's cheaper now than it was 5 years ago. What's cheaper now than it was 5 years ago? I can't name one thing. Let me think.
It wasn't me.
Right. It wasn't me. I'm trying to think what's cheaper now than it was. Or what has stayed the same from 5 years ago? Hell, I'll go 2 years ago. Nothing. They talk about rates on TV. It's 5.4.
If you're saying I'm not going to buy a house because it's 3.4 to 5.4, to me, I just don't. I think it's such an apple and orange type of thing. So again, my thought to me, the whole thing is, should I buy a house or not? Is as simple as, okay, do you plan on living in the same area for the next 10 years? Like, or do you have any other ambitions to go somewhere else? And it's like, no, I want to be here. And you're like, okay, do you have a problem with doing this yourself, doing this yourself? No. Okay, then you should buy a house.
You should buy the house.
Because you can literally be paid to live somewhere for 10 years.
Listen, the house I just sold in...
Because let's talk about that interest rate, right? So let's say, what's the difference between 3.4 and 5.4 over X amount of years? What, like, I don't know, a couple $1,000 maybe? I don't know. A couple $100? Who knows, right? Okay, well, how much do you pay in rent every single month that you get zero back on? So what is the difference?
Zero. You get zero and your rent goes up every year.
Your rent also goes up. So to me, I don't understand.
Your house payment stays the same. Your rent payment for sure goes up every year.
So I just don't know what the...
Sometimes every 6 months.
So I just don't I mean, trust me, I get that people don't like interest rates. I get that.
Oh, I get it.
But it's just like, I don't see it being like, oh, well, I don't think I should buy
We're at war. Nothing is getting ready to be cheap. Yeah. That 2-year break we had for COVID, and y'all didn't see them prices creeping up. Like, I remember when I first noticed everything creeping. I was like this. Ooh, let me tighten this belt a little bit on this. I mean, everybody adjusts. I've cut back some of them crazy. You know, you got membership like this. I don't go to this. Take this off. Who is that? No. But I wouldn't let that stop me from buying a house. I wouldn't let it stop me from buying a car. I wouldn't let it stop me from doing what I need to do for myself and my future. There's no better investment than a house.
I don't want to lose the money. Well, you're losing way more money by renting.
Way more money.
Like, to me, the reason why I want to rent is I'm paying rent for the convenience of not having to be tied to a specific area.
Right.
And I don't want to mow my lawn, and I don't want to fix this.
Right.
So I'm paying for that convenience of not having to do it.
But the house I just sold in Warren, well, it's public record. He bought it for $94,000. We sold it for $150,000. He was so happy. He was like, Damon. He got it. He understood it. He was like, because he was moving. He's getting a new house. He's moved home he's gonna stay home for like a year or so. He's gonna save his money. Well, he got more money. He can really save now. It's better to save. You already got some money. It makes the savings go even faster. Makes it build up faster, rather. He was like, because he was nervous. He was like, what if I don't get the number? And he gave me the number that he needed. I said, what number do you need? He gave me the number. And I was like, oh boy, come on, I did the comps. I said, let's try 150. I said, all they can do is back us down or make it go up. They can't, either we're going to get it or we won't. We won't be too far off. I said, the comps are there. We won't be too far off from the one. I said, maybe like I said we may land at 145, 147, 151. Well, I'm not gonna price it where you are like, this is $60 short of. I'm not. You're like, no. So when we got to 150 all cash, he was like, it's like I lived here for free.
Yeah.
He was like, I won. The house was already pretty much renovated. He was like, he's like, I lived here for free for these 3 years. For these 3 years I was here. And I'm leaving with a ton of money in my pocket.
Yep.
No fuss, no muss.
So to me, like, that's the decision about buying a house or not.
Right. It was like, yeah. So now he has a much better handle on the savings. I want to buy a new, bigger, better house. He will be able to have that financial freedom from selling that house. Because he was like, well, I don't know. And I gave him the pros, cons, like, and they wanted to move in ASAP. So it was like, hey, if we take this offer, they want to move in right at close. They want keys to closing. This offer will let you stay here a little longer. I said, but the danger for me in that occupancy is everybody says you can stay there longer until it happens.
Yeah. It's like, okay, so what are you getting up?
Yeah, it's like, then they start bugging the realtor every day. Like, are they moving? Are they moving? I don't like the occupancy. I know it's a necessary evil sometimes in my business, but the occupancy where the buyer is paying the homeowner's rent per se, because then sometimes your seller gets used to not paying that mortgage. I'm like, oh no, you gotta go. And then trying to get them out the house is an issue. It's like, okay, you gotta start packing.
People be messing up everything.
Oh my God. So I don't like occupancy. I know that sometimes you have to, but I don't like it. Like, they even asked, does he need occupancy? I said no. I'm gonna push him right on out the house. They're like, start packing. Like, yeah, start packing. So you gotta go. So the market is the market. But we'll pay $2,000 to go to Jamaica for 2 days. Am I lying? You'll pay $2,000 to come to Jamaica to come back home to that apartment, but you won't buy a house. Y'all will pay $3-4 for a purse, and that's your down payment. That's your down payment right there. It only costs like $5 to $10,000 to buy a house, y'all, depending on what size house you want. So when people say the rates, I'm like, well, what did you want the rate to be to buy the house? Because it was 2% flat. What did you want it to be? 0? You have to. I'm gonna get off this topic on this one. I'm gonna do you one better. Hell, I said pay cash. You won't need no interest rate. The guy that paid cash for that house, he ain't got no interest rate. That's what when people ask me how are the schools, I say Cranbrook, Country Day, Notre Dame Prep, St. Mary's, Brother Rice, Catholic Central. They are all open. Send them to private. You don't want the public schools that are around y'all, put them in private. It's not the school, y'all. It's what your kid is doing in the school and what you're doing with them at home. I'm from a former school teacher.
Please tell me. Yeah, there you go. We like to see that.
It's not the school. It's you and your student. It just isn't. I got 10 minutes. Did I do 10 minutes? Cleaning service. Shout out, unsolicited shout out to Happy Nest. Thank you, Sister Q. Again, Q is full of good kernels. She turned me on the Happy Nest. I turned it on to one of my clients. They loved it. I love it. I didn't have time to do all this laundry today. I don't like doing the towels. No, with them towels. Lord, the towels. Have you ever used a cleaning service? Laundry service, cleaning service, maid service, butler service. I'm a fan of it. I didn't used to be because you don't want people touching your underwear. Now I'm like this. Here, take it. I still wash sometimes, but like today, y'all thought I was going to get off on Wednesday and start doing laundry? Where? Who?
It's not Wash Wednesday.
It's not Wash Wednesday. It's Wine Wednesday. It is not. And I was not giving up my weekend this weekend to do laundry. I just wasn't. I wasn't. And next week is slam packed busy already. I'm busy Wednesday. I'm busy Thursday. Do I got something going on Friday? I don't know yet. I may have told somebody yes. But I'm busy 2 days out the week next week already so far. So no, I wasn't going to give up the weekend to do laundry. But I like the cleaning service so far. I'm A1 on board with it. I'm here for it. I love it. It's not that much money. I mean, it was a big bag, like a big college size laundry bag. It's like $30. They pick it up. They picked it up today. They'll deliver it tomorrow morning. It's awesome. It's great. It comes back folded. You put it in your drawer. You put it in your closet. You put the bag back on the door, and you start filling that puppy up again. I know the next trip will be these blankets in here. Your Bridgerton blankets. They ain't been cleaned since this winter. I'm like, my blankets, my bedroom blanket. I'm putting my spring linens out per se, summer linens. So I will look at this blanket. This on the floor over here, so you know I ain't caring. So I'm gonna send them next and let that be that. Plus, it keeps the stink out your house when you get the stuff washed. You be like, what's that smell? It's these blankets and this stuff. Get this stuff out your house. Get it washed. So me, I'm all aboard the cleaning service. Even though I do use my own, I wash and I know how to wash. For time and convenience, I'm all for a cleaning service. So don't feel guilty, ladies and gentlemen, if you drop your stuff off at the cleaner and you said, y'all do wash and fold? Don't feel guilty because, listen, I just don't have the time. I don't have the time this week to do it, so I didn't. The big topic, the 1.28 million. Shout out to all y'all out there in Wine Wednesday land, DJs, darlings, whatever I want to call y'all. Y'all really did it. The shares, the likes, the questions, the watching of the videos, the subscribing to the YouTube. That's some shade that y'all we upstairs on my YouTube channel. The referrals, huge. Y'all always refer me clients, and don't stop referring clients because listen, them clients are closed. Now I need some new clients. Shameless plug. The potential clients y'all send me that do have so much faith in me, is still warms my heart. It's still like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Because some days are tough because I work by myself really, and you don't know, am I getting a check this week or what's going on? So to have that many closings, that much value added to me and to my clients, I can't thank y'all enough. How I did it, straight up hustle. I'm a caller. I'm a texter. You know I do social. I'm a reach out to old clients, reach out to new clients. I use my phone for what it's worth. That's probably why I was smoking. I was panicking that day. Was acting. I said, hey, this is my lifeline. Come on, let's work. I will go up my phone from A and down to Z in 1 week and be like, hey, you got 24 of me? Do you know anybody buying or selling? Not you. Do you know of anybody who even thinking about it? I don't usually ever post my closing numbers because I think it's tacky, y'all. But when he gave me that, I was like, the hell with this. I'm posting this one. I think it's tacky sometimes when realtors and LOs post. I had 5 closings this month. Ain't you supposed to? But for me, that was a record for me for 1 month. That I have never closed that many in 1 month. I've had a lot of closings, but I've never closed that many in 1 month. That was a record for me. The number was a record for me. I couldn't have done it without you all, without Trip over here. It's a huge part of my business. Who's seen the good, bad, and the ugly? Because some days it's a roller coaster. You're like, Lord, I need to close it. But yeah, thank you, guys.
Snowing outside.
Right. You mean like, oh no, it's snowing. Who coming to get me? Because I got to show 3 houses. Like, what time you gonna be here? So I'm a huge people like, oh, you spoil people. No, I believe in giving people their flowers while they're here. I don't want nobody at my funeral jumping on top of the casket. Send me my clients while I'm here. Don't be like, I was gonna send him my auntie, but he died. Like, no, send me your auntie now.
David doesn't want to sell houses in heaven.
No, you know people said that whatever you was doing on earth, that's what God had you doing in heaven. You be like, what? And every time I hear that line, in my father's house there are many mansions, I'm like this. Do I gotta sell these houses in heaven? Like, that's not really what I want. Sorry, Jesus. I'll do whatever you need me to do. But yeah, the number, I knew it was high. I don't know what that number. I don't keep track of my closings. I don't, because I feel like when you close, I need to replace you with 2 people because I've been working with you, and now I got to replace you because one person may not close, and I need one of these to close, preferably both. But when I close a deal, I'm looking for 2 to replace it with. That's just how I operate.
I'm the same way. When my people asked me when I was at AT&T, like, how many numbers did you do last month? I'm like, I don't know, because I never focused on the number. I just focused on what I was doing to get numbers.
The number.
You know? So like you're the same way, where it's like, you're not like, ooh, I gotta get to this number. It's like, ooh, I gotta talk to 10 people, or ooh, I gotta post this video today, or I gotta like send out this referral thing. So it's like you're focused on
the sales, future.
You're focused on what's getting you the numbers, not the numbers.
Not the number. So people, I may have an off month. My May not gonna be so hot because I'm working on June.
You're also gonna be
gone. Well, I'm gonna be a VCon, so social kind of, yeah. The social will lead me to the number. Chalo. So yeah, I know my May number may not. I may not have no closings May. Because we're not gonna have time to show houses in May. I'm really doing all social media in May. Hence the Joe Dallo. When y'all see Joe's new stuff, filmed by Mr. Chip Audio Visual, so you know what it's gonna look like. But yeah, I got a lot of great stuff planned for him. And thank you, Joe. I don't know if you're watching this or not. You may be chasing them kids around the house, or helping Spider-Man fight crime. But thank you for putting your trust in me, because he could have been like, you do real estate. How you gonna do real estate and social media? You will see. Watch this. So yeah, so even though you may not see a closing or whatever, and I don't post all my closings. Sometimes I have a closing, the client like, oh, damn, I don't do it. I had one closing last month, y'all didn't see it. Sometimes the client doesn't want to be bothered with social, and I have to be respectful of their wishes. Sometimes I can't post the house. Sometimes I can't post the closing. So don't think that some realtors aren't closing. They do close. Sometimes you just can't post it. Sometimes they may close a rental when you're like, I don't even feel like posting this. They just don't. So I tell people, don't focus on the number. I like to focus on the future, because those closings can't sustain me for the rest. I mean, they could. They can't sustain me for years. They can sustain me for the rest of this year. But I don't want to just rest and be like, well, I'm done. I'm just going to post a couple more videos. Now I want some clients and to get some people in these homes, because rates will keep going up. They are not going to be 2% tomorrow. So if it's 5, if 5 is a number, if 6 is a number, if 7 is a number, whatever the number is, they're trying to get you in now so that you can be done and have some money. And your home, which is the bigger prize, is for sure the home. Now, what you're saying, you may be saying yourself out there in Wine Wednesday land, what can I do to help? You can think about who you know that's ready to buy or sell a home. And I don't mean I don't want you. I want the people that you know. That's the trick. I think it's like, oh, when he called and he finna harass me, I don't want you. I want the people that you know, that you can tell them how good of a job I did for you. That's the key in referral business. I used to think that referral business meant the people that I know. No, it's the people that y'all know. It's not you. It's not the first circle. It's the second, third, and the fourth circle. It's like Saturn's rings. It's not that first ring. It's the second, third, and fourth ring that will bring you the business, because your person that you know, your first ring, will tell them, hey, give Damon a try. He was pretty good. My cousin used him. They had a good time. They closed quick. And here we are. So that's how I run my business now. I used to didn't run it like that, but that's how I run it now. I'm basically all referral based, thank God. So it gives me a leg up, but I still have to, talk to my referrals. I can't just leave them hanging. So thank you guys so much for helping me reach a goal of mine. I didn't even know it was a goal. I was like, oh, well, okay. So the couple more goals I want to reach. I reached one today. Really go on social media. Like, I'm really a social media manager. A lot of people call them social media manager. They really ain't. They just be posting sometimes. But ooh, the shade. But yeah, I'm really a social media manager. I was like, here we go. And I have to thank him for paying. Because sometimes is there a shade? But we need an actual you know who you are button. I can give it her.
We got the Kermit. That's the shade.
That's the shade. Thank y'all who didn't pay. You showed me what to do really for the plan. Every plan that I've done has made the new plan better. Yeah. So I thank y'all who didn't pay because you freed me up to do something for somebody else. So thank you those who have reached out, who didn't pay because you didn't film. So I thank you. You helped me to get better because the social media manager has to type, film, see the future, see what's working, see what's not working, try new stuff. It's a lot of hats you can put on, but I love it. I enjoy it. And sky's the limit because today was the official day. So it's been a lot of record breaking around here. And it's funny that me and Trip changed roles today because I was in the corner like this for me, like, what y'all doing? He like, this you? I'm like, oh yeah, I forget. Sometimes, you forget sometimes. Like, oh shit, I'm in charge today.
Because I'd be like, I don't know what this puzzle piece is.
Yeah, you'd be like, why y'all looking at me? Oh, you stand here and swing camera that way. No, you're right. No, you're left. No, back up towards me. So it's all a learning curve, but I stood mute a couple times like this. They're waiting on you. I was like, action, go. So I shout out to the directors and producers that I love. It's been a thing. The Jodie Fosters, the Spike Lees, the Cecil B. DeMille. Oh God, just everybody. I'll be up getting can you imagine me getting an Oscar? Like, Lord, they even got an Oscar. Jesus. I really it fulfilled a dream that I've always had. Even my mom, not gonna cry. My mom bought me the director's chairs for my first apartment. She said, "You're gonna be a director or producer." And I was like, "What?" But yeah, so here and it's happening. I'm old as dirt, and it's just happening. So yeah, here we are. So if you want to think about buying, selling, getting your page done, doesn't have to be video. We fix pages too, because some of y'all pages is a mess. You need some pages going on. Let me know. We will come out and get you together. And I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
No, sir.
I got everything. I'm 2 minutes late because I got to run to Kroger. And as always, here's something that your open house will close soon. Bye, everybody, and thank you.